Will your GM be heading all the way upwards of the $10 levels in the upcoming week, or is this a ticker which should you be getting out from sooner than later? What's up, trading friends? Welcome back to another no BS, non-biased price prediction video. Today, we're going to be discussing Urgn and where I see the ticker heading from here. Now, with that said, today's video is going to have three main segments: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown, going over the news. The what, we're going to be doing a stock analysis, going over the company's institutional ownership, going over the company's dilution history, going over the company's cash on hand, going over the company's short interest, all the goodies. And then the where, I'm going to be telling you guys on the chart where to get in, where to get out. So without further ado, my friends, let's get into it. News. Now, why do we talk about the news first? Because in order to anticipate where stock is headed, we first need to analyze what has caused the stock to get to where it's at right now. In the case of this company, they announced the inducement grants under NASDAQ listing rule. So pretty much they went ahead and they said that they're giving 27 new employees an inducement grant. And they're probably going to be, they're going to be working on a commercialization of Gelmito, which is their medicine, up to 118,000 ordinary shares of your issuable upon investing in the RSUs. The RSUs will vest equally over 3 years, with 1/3 of underlying shares vesting each year on the anniversary of the vesting date. Subject in each date, employees continue service relationship with the original. Okay, so very cool. So they're giving out shares right now. People obviously don't like this news that much, right? Because it's kind of like, in a way, it is some form of dilution. However, it is the most minuscule type out there, right? Because again, if you guys, I just read it to you guys, they can go ahead and sell their shares in like a portion of it every 3 years. So it's really not that big of a deal, right? Now, with that said though, the stock did take a massive nosedive, right? A couple of days ago from the freaking $7 levels that it's all the way down to 3, and now it's kind of came back up and it's reclaimed this $7 levels. But where's it heading from here now? Well, the most important thing about this, guys, is going to be the float, right? We got to see exactly how volatile is this ticker to begin with. So the company is actually not that volatile, with a market cap of over $300 million. So this type of price action is actually very it's not uncommon. It's very uncommon, right, for a company with such a big market cap of 1/3 of a billion, right? So where do I see it heading from here now? Honestly, guys, I would be surprised if it's able to break above the $10 levels, but I could see it coming up and testing this $9 level. Okay, I'm not sure if it can get above $9. Okay, but I do see it potentially coming up and testing this $9 level. Now, we do have a strong level of resistance at 850 as well. So that's going to be hard, right? This $850 to $9 level is going to be probably where the stock's going to see majority of its resistance from a resistance level. Then from support, we have support down over here at approximately $6.40 to $6.50 range. If those levels break, it's probably heading all the way back down to $5, right? Which would be a 50% drop on the ticker. Now, one of the things that I do really like about this company is going to be their high institutional ownership percentage. So right now, they have approximately an 80% institutional ownership. That's massive, right? That's massive. That does mean that a lot of the float is actually locked up. And their overhead supply is also right now very low. So they can be diluting behind closed doors, which is good, right? Which is really good. And, when we go over here, though, their offering ability is high and their historical data has been high, but their overhead supply right now is extremely small, okay? Which is, again, a bullish thing, meaning that the company can't go ahead and dilute behind closed doors. Now, with that said, my friends, would I trade this stock at these levels right now? Honestly, personally, I wouldn't, because again, I'm a very conservative trader, and when it comes to these trades, I would rather wait for it and see if it's able to get above that $850 to $9 level and then jump in it, than to kind of jump in right now where it's already overextended from its lows of $3 and it's kind of in a frenzy area, right? We would call this kind of a frenzy area where it hasn't quite picked the direction yet, whether it wants to kind of get back to this trading channel between 9 to 12 range, or if it wants to kind of break down and create a new channel somewhere between $5 to like 650-ish, right? So it really hasn't picked a specific direction, and what I would do right now is I would just let it kind of breathe, maybe even take some profits in case it does go down, maybe even cut some of my losses in case it does head back down to this $5 levels, because that could be potentially something that happens. But yeah, again, remember guys, I'm not right 100% of the time. I'm not, okay? I have a 81% win rate. Let's refresh this. I have a 81% win rate, guys, after like 450 trades. Month of June, no losses. Month of May, 3 losses. Month of April, no losses again, right? And it keeps going. 81% win rate. So with an 80% win rate, that means 20% of the time I'm wrong. 20% of the time is 1 out of 5 times. Okay, so remember that, right? Remember that this could be the 1 out of 5 times that I am incorrect when it comes to anticipating what a stock does, right? And if you do want to trade alongside me every single day, guys, we have a community, which actually right now, the next 10 members that do join this community for Father's Day week sale is on 50%. However, it is only for fathers, no mothers allowed. I'm joking. Yes, mothers are also allowed, but right now, the next 10 members that join, 50% discount. It does come with a 7-day free access and also a 30 days money back guarantee. And that 30 days money back guarantee is like non-negotiable. Like for any reason you want to get, is not questionable rather. For any reason you want a refund, you get a full refund. Okay, no questions asked, no nothing. And we have currently over 400 members coming back month after month. Why are they coming back why are 400 people coming back month after month? Why are people paying a monthly subscription? It's because they're making money. Okay, that's the end all be all of it, right? Like they're here to follow alerts and they're making money. So we have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts. We have lessons, one-on-one access, everything out there. Okay, and yeah, you know, we've been kicking ass, man. We've been kicking ass almost every single day out here. And 30K. This is literally on Friday, guys. Right, Friday. I believe this is Friday as well. Friday. Literally, new member brought in 20% from our swing trade calls. So we have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option calls. All of it, okay? All of it is in here. With that said, my friends, I wish you guys the best of luck, man, whether it's in trading or everyday life. Thank you for watching. Happy Wednesday in trading. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.